Did you know that SAP's focus on cognitive assessments ensures they hire candidates with exceptional logical reasoning and strategic thinking skills? Hi, this is Vadim from Online Training for Everyone, and in this video, we'll solve 10 questions to get you prepared for the SAP hiring assessment test. The questions in the test always change, and what you will get might be different, but make sure to watch this video until the end and attempt all 10 questions yourself, as this practice exposes you to the variety of questions you might get and also boosts your cognitive, analytical, and problem-solving skills, sharpens your mind, and keeps you energized and ready for challenges. Let's go ahead and get started. In this question, we'll work with magic square. In fact, with two magic squares. Both squares have numbers inside, and smaller square is inside of the larger one. Large square numbers are 2, 4, 9, and 3, and smaller square has numbers 8, 6, 1, and then comes the missing number, which you need to calculate and select your answer out of 4 possible choices. Choice A, 4, choice B, 5, choice C, 6, and choice D, 7. Take a moment to carefully review the question, just like you would on a real test. Make sure to lock in your answer before time runs out, and I'll join you on the other side and we'll go over the solution together. Let's go ahead and get started. Time's up. Do you have your answer ready? I hope so, because here you would be amazed how simple the solution actually is. It feels like I'm pulling back the curtain on the magic trick to reveal how it's done. Take a look at the numbers 2 and 8 in the opposite sides of smaller and larger squares. 2 plus 8 equals 10. Does it tell you anything? Guess what? In this question, sum of the opposite numbers in the opposite corners of small and large squares equals 10. Let's look at more examples. I already mentioned 2 plus 8 equals 10. Now 4 plus 6 also equals 10, and 9 plus 1 also equals 10. But now comes the magic moment. I'll show you calculations for finding the missing number. We now know that 3 plus missing number equals 10, so the missing number can be calculated as 10 minus 3 and equals 7. So the correct answer here is choice D, 7. But wait, are you excited for more magic? Especially now, as you know how to solve these types of challenges. Try this question to see how you would do. You're presented with two magic squares. First, larger square has numbers 9, 11, 8, and 10. Smaller square has numbers 8, 6, 7, and then comes the missing number, which you need to calculate and select your answer out of 4 possible choices. Choice A, 4, choice B, 5, choice C, 6, and choice D, 7. After you've worked out your answer, drop it in comments and I'll share my feedback. Enjoy practicing your magic skills. Here's a quick brain teaser to sharpen your analytical abilities. If analyzing 100,000 rows of data using AI Cloud Business Intelligence Platform costs $20, how many rows can you analyze with a budget of $50? Your choices for the answers are choice A, 50,000, choice B, 150,000, choice C, 250K, and choice D, 400K. With this question, you would need to think fast. Just like on the actual test, your goal is to comprehend and decide before timer is up. And once you're ready, we'll reconnect on the other side to review it together. Let's go ahead and get started. Time's up. Do you have your answer ready? The solution here is simple, but requires careful thought. So let's tackle it together. To solve it, let's calculate the cost per 1,000 rows. If the cost for 100,000 rows is $20, the cost per 1,000 rows would be 20 divided by 100 and would be equal to 20 cents. Now let's calculate how many rows can we process with our budget of $50. $50 divided by 20 cents equals 250,000 rows, which means that the correct answer here is choice C, 250,000 rows. Are you ready for more? Try this question to see how you would do. If processing of 500 megabytes of data in the business analytics platform costs $10, how much data can you process with the budget of $40? Your choices for the answers are choice A, 1,000 megabytes, Choice B, 1.5 thousand megabytes. Choice C, 2000 megabytes. And choice D, 2500 megabytes. After you've selected your final answer, post it in comments and I'll share my feedback. Enjoy solving this cool problem. In this question, you need to determine which task is AI least effective at. Take a moment to fully understand the question and carefully choose your answer as one out of 4 possible choices. Choice A, analyzing large data sets. Choice B, solving logic puzzles. Choice C, creative storytelling. And choice D, recommending products. Please make sure to have your answer ready before time is up. And once you're ready, we'll reconnect to review it together. And I'll share with you how you, as a future employee, can take full advantage of that. Let's go ahead and get started. Time's up. Do you have your answer ready? I hope so, because the solution here is really simple. Let's look at incorrect choices first and why they're incorrect. As you might have guessed correctly, AI is very effective at analyzing large data sets because it can process and analyze massive amounts of data, typically quickly and accurately. It can identify patterns and extract insights that would be very difficult for humans to detect. Choice B is also incorrect, and here's why. AI excels at solving logic puzzles by using algorithms and advanced computational methods. And choice D is not the right answer either. AI is highly effective at recommending products by analyzing user behavior. This is why online shopping platforms are so effective at recommending you products to purchase. Which leaves us with choice C, creative storytelling. AI is not effective at creating storytelling because it lacks true human-like imagination and emotional depth. So always remember that you, as a future employee, can leverage your unique creativity and emotional depths to produce original, engaging stories that resonate on a personal level. Knowing this, you probably would benefit from knowing correct answer as well, which is choice C, creative storytelling. Here's the deal. To solve this question, we need to consider it as a new opportunity to demonstrate your strengths and your intelligence. Trust in your preparation and let confidence carry you through. You're presented with 4 crypto pairs, 2A, C4, 6E, and then comes the missing pair, which you need to calculate and select out of 4 possible choices. Choice A, G8, choice B, B9, choice C, F8, and choice D, H9. Review this question carefully, just like you would on a real test. Choose your answer before time runs up, and I'll walk you through the solution afterwards. Let's begin. Time's up. Do you have your answer ready? I hope so, because even though pairs looks like a crypto, the pattern here is really simple. As you might have guessed, letters and numbers represent 2 separate sequences. Every other letter is skipped. So for example, we see letter A, but letter B is skipped. Then we see letter C and letter D is skipped. Then we see letter E and letter F is skipped. And very similar pattern is applied to the numbers. We only see even numbers. 2, 4, 6, and then comes the next number, which is very easy to calculate. Did you calculate it by now? After E comes skipped letter F, and then after that comes letter G. And then after 6, the next number is 8. So missing numbers are G8, and the correct answer here is choice A, G8. With this question, you either know the answer or you don't. But guess what? If you don't know it, we will give you the hints to get it right and remember the solution for the rest of your life. You need to determine how many sides in a heptagon. And your choices for the answers are choice A, 6, choice B, 7, choice C, 9, and choice D, 12. You will have less than 10 seconds to lock in your answer before time runs out. Once you're done, I'll join you on the other side and we'll go over the solution together. Ready, set, go. Time's up. Do you have your answer ready? Here's some cool things about this shape to help you remember it for the rest of your life. Number one is that if you connect every other point in this shape, you will form a 7-pointed star. And then another cool thing about this shape is that the interior angles of this shape add up to 900 degrees. I think you've guessed it by now. A heptagon has exactly 7 sides, and its name comes from Greek words hepta, which means 7, and gonia, which means angle. The most notable memories of heptagons is British 50 cents coin, which has rounded version of this shape, even though I'm not sure how useful it is nowadays with all the inflation going. If you are from the Great Britain and watching this video, please make sure to share it in comments. Do you know any other uses of the heptagons in the real world? Please make sure to share your thoughts in comments, and I'll share with you the answer to this question. It's choice B, 7. Are you ready for more? Here's the question for you to practice your skills. How many sides in a nonagon? And the choices for the answers are choice A, 6, choice B, 7, choice C, 9, and choice D, 12. Once you've determined your answer, post it in comments and I'll give you my feedback. Good luck with this intriguing challenge. Thomas Jefferson believed, "I like the dreams of the future better than the history of the past. To build a better tomorrow, we must focus on innovative thinking and use our creative energy to turn dreams into reality by solving this excellent intellectual challenge." You're presented with the sequence of numbers 1, 2, 4, 8, and then comes the missing number, which you need to calculate and select your answer out of 4 possible choices. Choice A, 12, choice B, 14, choice C, 16, and choice D, 18. Take a moment to think carefully about this problem. I'll give you some time, along with the helpful hints, to guide you through this step by step. Let's get started. Time's up. Do you have your answer ready? I hope so, because the pattern in this question couldn't be any simpler. All you need to do is just double the previous number. Let's look at the example. To get from 1 to 2, you multiply 1 by 2, and the result is 2. To get from 2 to 4, you multiply 2 by 2, and the result is 4. To get from 4 to 8, you multiply 4 by 2, and the result is 8. And you know what time it is now, right? It's the magic time to calculate the missing number. 8 multiplied by 2 equals 16. Can you do me a favor though? Can you continue the sequence and calculate what the next number would be? Post your answer in comments and I'll provide you with my feedback. And I'll confirm with you that the correct answer to this question is choice C, 16. Are you ready for more? Here's the question for you to answer. You're presented with the series of numbers 3, 6, 9, 12, and then comes the missing number, which you need to calculate and select your answer out of 4 possible choices. Choice A, 14, choice B, 15, choice C, 18, and choice D, 21. After you've done calculating your answer, post it in comments and I'll provide you with my feedback. Best of luck with this exciting challenge. Think of solving this question as planting seeds in the garden of your future. Each correct answer is a seed that will blossom into your success that you have cultivated. You're presented with amazingly elegant shapes. Don't you appreciate those drops or map pointers depending how you look at them? The first shape has numbers 12, 21, 6 and 7. The second shape has numbers 14, 27, 7 and 9. The third shape has numbers 34, 51, 17, and then comes the missing number, which you need to calculate and select out of 4 possible choices. Choice A, 16, choice B, 17, choice C, 18, and last but not least, choice D, 19. Take your time to carefully think through this problem, eliminate the wrong choices, and double-check your final answer. Ready, set, go. Time's up. Are you ready with your answer? I hope you are, since the pattern here cannot be any simpler. Take a close look at numbers diagonally. 6 multiplied by 2 equals 12. and 7 multiplied by 3 equals 21. In fact, lower numbers multiplied by 2 and 3 are used to calculate the top numbers diagonally. Let's confirm that we're on the right track with the second shape. 7 multiplied by 2 equals 14, and 9 multiplied by 3 equals 27. Now let's switch to the third shape. 17 multiplied by 2 equals 34. And you know what time it is? It's the magic time to calculate the missing number. 51 divided by 3 equals 17. So the correct answer here is choice B, 17. But wait, there is more. Here's the question for you to practice. You're presented with 3 shapes. First shape has numbers 10, 20, 5, and 4. Second shape has numbers 6, 24, 3, and 6. And then the third shape has numbers 14, 36, 7, and then comes the missing number, which you need to calculate and select out of 4 possible choices. Choice A, 6, choice B, 7, choice C, 8, and choice D, 9. After you've calculated your answer, post it in comments and I'll provide you my feedback. Best of luck with this exciting challenge. I gotta tell you, solving this question is like navigating through the maze blindfold. Challenging, a bit disorienting, and probably not recommended. You're presented with the sequence of numbers. The numbers are 14, 17, 28, 11, 41, 71, 82, and then comes the missing number, which you need to calculate and select out of 4 possible choices. Choice A, 95, choice B, 72, choice C, 11, and last but not least, choice D, 10. Take a close look to see if you can come up with the answer. If you watched enough problems on this channel, you know that to solve these types of challenges, you need to think out of the box. The good thing is, I have full confidence that you can solve this challenge by giving yourself enough time to think about it. Are you ready? Let's move forward so we can solve and review the solution together. And obviously, if you have a better way to solve it, please make sure to post in comments. I hope you took my comment to think out of the box to heart. You do not always need to look at the sequence of numbers, but sometimes you need to look at the other patterns as well. And in this case, the numbers on the opposite side of the shape are the reversed versions of themselves. Let's look at the examples. 14 becomes 41. 17 becomes 71, 28 becomes 82, and the missing number 11 is the same, 11. So the correct answer here is choice C, 11. To solve this amazing question, let's remember Ralph Waldo Emerson, who famously wrote, "Every artist was first an amateur." I think his words encourage us to think beyond what we already know and approach this challenge with fresh perspectives and fearless creativity. You're presented with the large grid, which has missing pieces, and your goal is to identify the piece that fits. Your choices for the answers are choices A, B, C, and D. Here's what we're gonna do. Take a moment to understand the question just like you would in a real test. Make sure you choose your answer before time is up. Afterwards, I'll walk you through the solution step by step. Let's go ahead and get started. Time's up. Do you have your answer ready? I hope so, because the solution here is not very difficult. In fact, to solve it, we need to do 2 things. We need to focus on the edge areas and review the differences closely. And in the second step, we need to eliminate answer options that don't fit based on their shape and block count. Let's start by identifying those edge areas we need to focus on. I identified 5. Do you see more? This is what I found. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. These are the areas where you need to look closely and the block difference in the answer choices. Let's look at the example. Let's look at the example in the first edge areas. You see that there are 2 blocks missing. Unfortunately, this doesn't help us much because these 2 blocks exist in all 4 answer choices, choices A, B, C, and D. Let's focus on the edge area 2. As we can see, it has 5 blocks missing. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Well, as far as I can see, choices A, B, and C still match this pattern, but we can successfully eliminate choice D. Now let's look at the edge area 3. It has 2 missing blocks, and this pattern only exists in shapes B and C, so we can also eliminate choice A. Edge area 4 has 1 missing block, but unfortunately it's not helpful, because this pattern still exists in choices B and C. Well, our last hope is the edge area 5. Let's see if it's going to be helpful. And voila! I think we're getting closer to the right answer, because now we can eliminate the choice C. Well, and you know what time it is now, right? It's the magic time to announce the answer. The correct answer here is choice B, and we can now move it over and overlap with the main grid, so you can see that this answer is correct. Do you know any other alternative ways to solve these types of challenges quickly? Please make sure to post your recommendations in comments so we can all learn. This question might seem like trying to untangle holiday lights. Messy at first, but you will shine bright once you get it solved. My advice, keep untangling. The glow of your success is right around the corner. You're presented with 3 diamonds. Each diamond has 4 numbers inside. The first diamond has numbers 3, 4, 6, and 2. The second diamond has numbers 5, 8, 10, and 4. And then the third diamond has numbers 9, 14, 18, and then comes the missing number, which you need to calculate and select out of 4 possible choices. Choice A, 5, choice B, 6, choice C, 7, and choice D, 8. Here's what we're gonna do. Take your time to work through this question at your own pace, just like you would an actual exam. Once you're done, we'll go over it together, and I'll guide you through the solution step by step. Time's up. Are you ready with your answer? I hope you are, since the pattern in this question could not be any simpler. Let's take a close look at the number 12 o'clock. It's 2. 2 multiplied by 2 equals 4, which is the number on the opposite side at 6 o'clock. Let's look at the number 3 at 3 o'clock. 3 multiplied by 2 equals 6. Let's verify this pattern with the second shape. 4 multiplied by 2 equals 8, and 5 multiplied by 2 equals 10. Let's look at the third shape. 9 multiplied by 2 equals 18. And you know what time it is? It's the magic time to calculate the missing number. 14 divided by 2 equals 7. So the correct answer here is choice C, 7. But wait, there is more. Here's the question for you to solve. You're presented with 3 diamonds. First diamond has numbers 3, 6, 9, and 2. Second diamond has numbers 6, 12, 18, and 4. And then the third diamond has numbers 7, 15, 21, and then comes the missing number, which you need to calculate and select out of 4 possible choices. Choice A, 5, choice B, 6, choice C, 7, and last but not least, choice D, 8. After you found the answer, post it in comments and I'll provide my feedback. Best of luck with this exciting challenge. Are you ready for more? Try this question to see how you would do. Which task is AI most challenged by? Your choices for the answers are choice A, translating languages, choice B, making strategic decisions, choice C, automating data entry, and choice D, recognizing objects in images. After you've selected your final answer, post it in comments and I'll share with you my feedback. Enjoy solving this cool problem. Thanks for watching. I really appreciate you for helping us to become one of the largest YouTube channels to help people become smarter, increase your IQ, and to pass any test. If the content of this video was helpful, please make sure to click the like button to help YouTube algorithm promote this video and help other people to find it faster. Giving us a like is also a way for you to tell us that you need more content like this, and when you tell us, we will deliver it for you in the future. For links to free and premium resources, please check the description and comments of this video. You can also go directly to our website, howtoanalyzedata.net, to download the materials related to this topic. I really appreciate your endorsement, support, and patronage of this channel. And thank you for considering to become a member and considering to subscribe. Please leave feedback, suggestions, or corrections in comments. And all the best on your journey. I'll see you in my next video.